So I went to the BFI Film Festival, and there I saw two events. There was Creative Commercial and Love Like a Poison. In the first event, the Creative Commercial, I had no idea what to expect. When I walked in, I found myself in a seat facing the stage where six people sat in front of me and discussed their lives and how art and media does not just play a role in their life, but is the role. They showed us some of the wonderful works of art they had done. There was this one guy, Rob Jones, who was a photographer and has been experimenting with 3D photography. I had not heard or seen anything like this before. I was very intrigued. He showed us a few of the photographs that he had taken from these 3D cameras, and I honestly couldn't tell the difference between the 3D camera photographs and a normal photograph camera, but I also don't have the eye for it because I'm just a normal college student. And then the next man, his name was Natando Brown, and he showed us this one short film. It was a commercial for New Balance shoes. And this piece of media, he used such beautiful music to correlate with what was going on, along with the combination of he used real time, slow time, and a real time, slow motion, and fast motion to really simulate the feeling of the skateboarder, which was what it was all about. It was like promoting skateboarding and how skateboarding really is a motion and a movement and it's beautiful. And he did a fantastic job simulating that. You felt like you were skateboarding while watching it, which was really cool. The lighting also, yeah, the lighting in the video was fantastic. So as I'm from California, so the sun is prevalent all year round, right? And he really captured that in the film, which was really cool to see. This what else? Oh yes, okay. Then the next there were these other two guys. I'm gonna pronounce it incorrectly. Priscelli Ascot and Giovanni Wade, and they described their success story through a PowerPoint. In the PowerPoint, they discussed not only their achievements but also their setbacks, which was kind of cool to hear, like their fallbacks and what was, you know, what they learned from their failures. And I found this to be very interesting because I had never really paid attention to media and how it can impact the world. The two men, they met at university when they were younger and instantly clicked. They did not show us any of their work, which was a disappointment. So they showed us how to find their work, which was cool. So I haven't done that yet, but I definitely wrote down some of the works that they were talking about. And it was very interesting to hear the story, but I do wish we had heard a little bit more about what they, or like seen what they'd actually done versus just hearing about what they've actually done. And then the second event I attended was the Love Like a Poison or Love Like Poison film. And I was originally like tilted off kilter when I saw it because it was in French and I didn't expect it to be in French. But there was English subtitles, so it was totally fine. I the main character in the film, it was very hard to put myself in her shoes. You could tell that she was internally struggling with something, but I, as an audience, couldn't figure out what she was internally struggling with. The actor herself did a fantastic job of engulfing herself in that role, but as an audience member, I had a difficult time trying to comprehend what was going on, and I kept finding myself guessing and trying to figure out what the next step was going to be, and it wasn't necessarily a positive thing that I kept trying to guess it, but like so. I don't know if I necessarily enjoyed the Love Like Poison film, but I didn't dislike it either. I felt medium about it. The photography and the filming of it itself was beautiful, and there was one scene when they were in the forest, and the lighting was just phenomenal. And they did a nice zoom in on her face, and yeah. But overall, the BFI Film Festival was pretty interesting.